In June 1972, a woman visited Cedars Hospital and there was nothing in it but a white dress covered with bloodstains, which in itself is not surprising, since many people get into accidents and seek help at the nearest hospital. However, there was something that made the people who saw her vomit, and they were forced to seek help at the nearest hospital. Bored people were running around. She wasn't really human. Rather, she looked like a mannequin though. She seemed to have the mobility of a normal person. Her facial features were perfect. Like mannequins, her face stripped of her eyebrows and smeared with makeup from the moment she appeared in the hallway until she was taken to a room and prepared for examination. She remained completely calm, without a single expression on her face, not moving a millimeter. The doctors thought it would be better to detain her until the authorities arrived and she returned home. She protested. In fact, no one could get the slightest response from her, and everyone felt too awkward, so she just stared at her for more than a few seconds. But the moment they tried closing it, she resisted with superhuman strength. Several nurses held her on the bed until she remained without a single expression on her face. That's when she did something unusual, turned her head to the doctor and she shielded him. At the same time, the nurses who were holding her and other people in the room ran out. Instead of teeth, she had teeth that she was holding. The metal tips are too long for him to close his mouth without plunging them deep into his own gums. Paralyzed by shock, the doctor barely managed to ask, falling to the floor, "What the hell are you doing?" She bent her neck as if breaking it at shoulder level to look at the doctor. There was a long pause. Security was alerted, and it was heard how the guards were approaching down the corridor. She stood up and dangerously approached the doctor. In her completely black eyes there was not a single trace of life. She came even closer to the doctor, and in her black eyes there was not a single sign of the life of a paralyzed doctor, whispering, "Ciao, he's getting older," and she disappeared before security arrived, and she was never seen again.